The development potential and size of the city are a privilege, and they bring a number of unquestionable benefits for all users, but also a series of challenges such as air pollution and negative impact on the environment, excessive car traffic and the spreading of buildings, along with social and economic problems such as increased social stratification, security issues, or a lack of social integration. City development reflects a mixture of growth processes, unforeseen challenges, and appropriate management, including responses to changes and emerging challenges. This year has proven that we are not always able to predict what may happen and prepare for it. Nonetheless, in the long-term management of the city, the conscious creation of its development becomes crucial. In our city, we are working on ensuring a high quality of life for the present and future residents and users of the city. Providing the comfort of living and operating in a large city requires a balance between metropolitan and capital functions while maintaining the environment of everyday life of the inhabitants. We therefore focus on the availability of basic services in each district by enhancing care, educational, healthcare and support services for small and medium-sized enterprises. By this, I mean to name a few. Introducing one of our crucial projects, the Warsaw Nursery Voucher, over 13,000 free new nursery places for children aged 0 to 3, implementing programs increasing the quality of teaching, VAS and SAVA, and system of supporting gifted students, Startup Jump, a program aimed at shaping proactive attitudes among school youth, subsidizing students' participation in cultural, educational and sports activities. The expenditure on education constitutes the largest part of the city's expenses, 25%, more than 4 billion zloty. More than 250,000 individuals have benefited from Warsaw's health programs, including HPV and flu vaccinations and birthing schools. We support couples trying to have children. Over 1,000 couples benefited from the in vitro program in 2019 alone. We also care for the elderly. More than 7,000 students, seniors benefited from transport services and more than 6,000 from care services provided by the City of Warsaw and its subordinate units. Last but not least, we support entrepreneurs. The Smaller Entrepreneurship Center, over 900 people received individual advice, over 1,000 events were organized, lectures and debates. Warsaw is a city for everyone, a city where people feel at home, no matter where they come from, what religion they have, or what lifestyle they prefer. Warsaw is open to everybody. Many people from different parts of the world choose our city as their new home. According to official data, there were over 40,000 foreigners in Warsaw in 2019. That is in fact over 30% more than a year before. That is why the Multicultural Center was established as a place providing assistance to immigrants and an incubator of intercultural activities. Warsaw is also a city pursuing its development through a dialogue with its residents, supporting non-governmental organizations and the civic society. For several years now, we have been providing part of the budget for the implementation of projects submitted and selected by residents. This year's citizens' budget was 83 million zloty, and over 100,000 people cast their vote. A large part of the votes was given to projects that increase and enrich urban greenery and to projects related to the development of bicycle infrastructure. The results of the vote reflect the real demands of the residents of Warsaw, not only ensuring a better quality of life, but also focusing on environment and care for ecology. For us, they also confirm the rightness of the choices made and prove the synergy between the City of Warsaw activities and the will of its residents. Culture is highly important for Warsaw. It is the basic of human bonds, a significant instrument for the development of a democratic society and a source of innovation in various spheres of our life. Moreover, it is a place of critical thinking and reflection. It is culture that provides the tools to activate social imagination and thinking about the common good, all of us, the inhabitants of Warsaw. In the new cultural policy of Warsaw adopted this year, 3 priorities in thinking about culture and cultural activities in Warsaw are indicated. These are free culture, the protection of culture as a space of freedom and imagination; education, the recognition of culture as a tool of education shaping competences, participatory attitudes and ways of thinking about the world; and the concern for the work and living environment, which is the recognition of the role of culture as an important dimension of a friendly, social and natural environment. Moving on, the urban natural environment cannot be seen as an addition or luxury. It is protection as a cost. The environment is a strategic urban resource, and its protection is an investment in a better quality of life. Climate change is a real threat to large agglomerations, and poor air quality means poor health of the residents. We build the city's sustainability and resilience to the effects of climate change by replacing the bus fleet with low and zero emission vehicles, 150 low emission buses in 2019, developing rail transport, 3 new metro stations in 2019, 213 older tram rolling stocks, or investing in bicycle infrastructure. 50 kilometers of new bicycle routes were built in 2019. The Vetturillo city bicycle network is of significant importance to promoting and encouraging residents to cycle around the city. In 2019, Vetturillo was used nearly by 6 million times. The top priority for us is to improve air quality in the city. Between 2017 and 2019, we eliminated 2,000 black smoke belching stoves, including 1,000 municipal resources. By 2022, the city will have completely eliminated such stoves from municipal resources and will continue the program of grants to their exchange in private resources. Simultaneously, we make efforts to protect green areas. In 2019, more than 16 hectares of greenery were added to Warsaw, so at the end of the year, the residents of Warsaw benefited from 88 parks with a total area of 930 hectares. Resilience of the city also includes the ability to respond to challenges by implementing innovative solutions. Warsaw is undergoing transformation using state-of-the-art technologies. We are implementing numerous digital projects that translate into an increase in the quality of services offered by the city and consequently in a further increase of the quality of life of Warsaw citizens, such as digital platforms, the Municipal Contact Center Warsaw 19115 and Big Data Analytical Platform. Currently, the end-stage work is underway before the launch of Warsaw's platform of e-services, Moje 19115. The platform will provide all the services that residents, taxpayers, students or tourists can perform via the internet without leaving home. Earlier this year, we launched the eduwarszawa.pl platform, a tool for remote working via which all students and teachers of Warsaw schools have access to Microsoft Office. The city will never be a static formalized creation. It remains in constant motion, currently particularly vigorous. In order to understand the city and be able to work on it, we should see it as a combination of the result of human deeds and will, which create the appearance, shape, and functioning of the city. That was a quote by Joseph Reichert, The Seduction of Place, the History and Future of Cities. To build upon this, and at the same time to sum up my presentation, the city will not be an inclusive entity unless we fully accept the other person as he or she is, safe unless we behave responsibly, resilient unless we are aware of changes and threats, ready to deal with them and open to innovative actions, sustainable unless we are able to fulfill our needs without diminishing the chances of future residents to do the same. I wanted to thank you again. I wish you a fruitful discussion.